the willingness to ask for feedback and receive feedback, and if you have an emotional response, it's probably true, is essential, because how are we going to be better if we can't see where we need to improve? It goes back to this theme that seems to have run through this whole interview, which is asking for help and asking for feedback and being willing to receive the feedback and simply saying thank you when you get it, rather than offering an excuse. I went out and visited Benning, went out to Ranger School, and I was talking to some of the instructors, and they were telling me how they have these things called Spotlight Rangers, which is guys who are spectacular in the field. And when the instructors mark them, like, oh, look, it's fantastic, right? But when the spotlight's turned off, they're assholes. And those guys make terrible rangers because they're in it for themselves, they're not in it for each other, right? And the way that they find the spotlight rangers, so they don't give them their ranger tabs, is they do peer reviews. They ask the other candidates, what do you think of each other? Does this do they uphold values? Would you share a foxhole with them? Would you go to war with them? Which are two different conversations. One's skill-based, one's personal. And they can find the Spotlight Rangers and they coach them. And if they're uncoachable, right? And they say that when we sit down with these candidates, these Ranger candidates, we say your fellow students think your fellow candidates think you're stubborn and difficult to work with. And if they go, I totally understand why they would say that. There was this one situation, and they totally don't really know who I am. They don't want those people on the team. The ones they want on the team are the ones who go, whew, boy, that's, whoa, yeah, oh, I got to work on that. Whoa, yeah, I'll work on that. Those are the ones they want. It's not the criticism that's the problem. It's the way they deal with their imperfections. That's the big deal. And those are the ones they want as Rangers. I found that really kind of brilliant, and we need more of that in the private sector. You know, that we don't just give a free pass to the person who's the fastest or the strongest, but rather we look for and measure for the kind of teammate they are, the kind of leader they are,